Okay, welcome everyone. We're gonna be playing Air Combat today on the PS1. We're gonna be playing this on the DuckStation emulator. The DuckStation emulator is just an emulator that I found recently that runs PS1 games super well. And this game is one that I used to play as a kid growing up. I used to have a PS1. Honestly, as long as I can remember, when I was like 2 or 3 back in like 2002, and I just remember very vividly being able to play this game and just really loving this game just because of how unique it was at the time. This game ended up creating the really popular franchise Ace Combat. So I know it's called Air Combat, but it is the first one of the Ace Combat series. Yeah, and we're just going to be jumping into it. Nice, yeah. So we're going to be playing it on the native aspect ratio of the PS1. I tried playing it on widescreen 16:9, but unfortunately I think this game has a couple of bugs, some game-breaking bugs that just don't work with it. So we'll do the native resolution, not even the resolution, just the native aspect ratio. And first things first, we're just going to go into the settings here and we're going to change the controllers to expert, because expert controllers let us roll, and it also just lets us use the yaw function, giving us just a bit more control where we want to go. The novice controllers, or the novice controllers, what they are is they just let you turn left and right, but they don't actually let you completely roll. I just like rolling way more, so we're going to go with that. And we're just going to press exit here. And we're just going to start a one player. We're going to just do normal. This game can get pretty challenging, and I'm more interested in just getting through it and just having a good time playing it.
Gentlemen, you are the cream of the world's air forces. This country desperately needs your help. 6 months ago, an extremely well-armed and organized terrorist force carried out a coup d'etat. Attempts to free our country have been foiled by repeated surprise attacks. To avoid escalating this war and causing unacceptable civilian losses, we wish to employ your services. Surgical airstrikes and the elimination of enemy air superiority will tip the scales in our favor. You will receive remuneration commensurate with your positions as the premier top guns of the world.
Okay, yeah, so that little cutscene gave us a bit of backstory as to what we're doing. So we're just going to be, I guess, fighting back a coup d'etat. Pretty straightforward. All right. So let's start with the first mission.
This is an evaluation of your operational abilities. Intelligence reports an enemy supply unit moving to resupply their forward positions. You should have the advantage of surprise. We should have localized air superiority for the duration of the operation. Target, C5A supply unit.
Alright. So I think that's all there is to the description. And we're going to go with the F-14, because I like the F-14 way more than I like the F-4. And for those of you who don't actually know too much about the first Air Combat or the first Ace Combat, so in this game, if you crash your plane, the planes that you own act as lives as well. So basically, if you crash enough planes without buying enough of them and to have in reserve, and you end up just using all of the ones that you have in reserve, you end up losing. It's game over. So we're just going to start here.
Bogey on our 6. Stay with him. Take off.
Oof, my headphones just died there, so I just had to switch them. But we're still continuing here.
Up ahead! Fire! Shoot it down! Stay with him! Don't let him get away! Shot! Stay with him!
Nice, okay. So we're just going to focus on the target objectives. I know that this game, similar to all the other Ace Combats, has the target objectives and then just the other enemies that you can still get for bonus points.
Enemy
But if you want to be able to pass the mission, you just need to get these ones with like the red target sign on the side of the plane.
Enemy target located. Fire!
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, and these should be the last ones.
Enemy target located. Enemy locked on target. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo! Enemy back one!
Okay, nice.
Enemy in sight. Fire! Shoot it down! Bingo!
Nice, there we go. Pretty sure that was the first mission.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, so I've been playing this game for years, and also just the Ace Combat series for years, but I haven't played all of them. This one was the one that I owned as a kid, like when I was really, really young. But then a few years later, I can't remember if it was in 2008, I think I picked up Ace Combat 6 on the Xbox 360, and I know that that's one of the more hated ones of the Ace Combat series, but I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great game. I totally understand the complaints about the cheesy story. The voice acting was just kind of, yeah, like 100%. But that's also one of the reasons why I loved it, because it was that mixed in with like the awesome action that Ace Combat has. And I don't know, that this game still holds up very, very well. Here, let's see if there's any new aircraft that we can buy right now. I'm not a big fan of the MiGs, but I think we'll just continue with the F-14.
Immediate mobilization required. Our base's position was compromised in the last enemy push. Reports indicate imminent arrival of bombers. Scramble and ace those bogies. Target, B-52 Bomber Force.
Alright. So a good old dogfight mission. Yeah, one of the things that I love about basically every Ace Combat that I've played, so the ones that I've played have been this one, I have played the second one, the sixth one, and the seventh one. Now the seventh one I know is way more connected to the other Ace Combats on the PS2, and those are ones that I really, really want to be able to get into. So that's why I'm starting with this one, just because this one's one of the ones that I'm more familiar with. And then I just want to build my way up to the other Ace Combats as well.
Enemy target located. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead. Bingo! Take off.
Yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I absolutely love the soundtrack of this game. I think this game's soundtrack still pumps me up today. And it's weird. It's just honestly the sign of a good game when after so many years you can play it multiple times and still just have so much fun with it.
Alert, body damage.
Alright, let's get the one that's farther away. I know that we have one closer to us, but I don't want them to get closer to the base.
Bogey on our 6. Up ahead.
Dude, and as a kid, this music was awesome. It still is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna
Up
lie.
ahead. Bumpers, take off.
I don't think I fully got him down. So we're gonna do another pass here.
Up ahead.
There we go.
Enemy locked on target. Fire. Shoot it down. He is wasted.
Yeah, I've been on a bit of an emulator kick these days. I downloaded the Duck Station emulator, which is for the PS1. I also downloaded the PS2 emulator.
Bogey on our tail.
And the PS3 one. The PS2 one works amazing. There's a ton of games on there that I really want to get into and maybe record.
Bogey on our tail.
A lot of the Ace Combat games on the PS2 I never had the chance of playing, and those are ones that I really want to get into.
Bogey on our 6.
So I don't think we took him down.
On our right. Up ahead. On our right. Bogey on our 6. Up ahead.
And there he is. Okay.
Take off. On our left. Enemy locked on target. Up ahead. Bogey on our 6. Bogey on our tail.
Nice. I think those were all the bombers. Yep. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
So I'm running this upscaled to 1080p. I know that that's not the original resolution of the PS1, but it still looks pretty good. Like the visuals still hold up very well. I know that visually between Ace Combat or Air Combat and Ace Combat 2, there is a pretty big jump. Visually, I feel like the ground specifically on Ace Combat 2 feels a lot more like a ground. This Air Combat, like, I don't know, the ground kind of feels like a sky. It kind of just blends in with the sky, so you don't really know when you're going to be crashing or getting close to the ground unless the sign tells you.